Sway to Fire YouTube video, and that's right, I am standing on a step. Don't do it behind me. It actually creeps me out. But anyway, welcome to the Sway to Fire YouTube video, where today I'm with Ross again. Hey Ross.
Hi Ross.
This is Ross. And we're wearing our
Sweaty Gigante.
Our Mastercrafted t-shirt.
Prophet of Piece of Jesus.
He is. Anything else you want to say?
Way of Fire dice bag.
Yeah.
Had them made for me, innit? Lucky Hawk. Go check her out.
Yeah, they're fantastic, aren't they? Very good. We'll see those in the game anyway. So, yeah, and thank you very much to Mastercrafted Gaming, Carl and Jesse for the t-shirts. They're amazing.
Yeah, I hope you're enjoying your cups and your tea.
Drink that tea.
We saw Jesse's attempt at brewing it. It was much hilarity ensued in the United Kingdom. Oh, we laughed.
Americans making tea. Can't be helped. But anyway, we are going to be playing some Kings of War Vanguard because it's a new hotness.
That's right, it's the new hotness. Vanguard. It's so hot right now.
We are going to be playing 200 points. I will be taking the... Have we decided what we're taking? I don't know if we decided.
You take the Basileans.
I'm taking the Basileans.
I'll take the Undead.
And Ross is taking the Undead. So yeah, we are going to be playing some Vanguard. We will be playing the Power Stones mission.
Which I don't know what it does, because I've only ever actually played one game of it.
You creeped me out. But yeah, anyway, we will see how that goes along. Yeah, it'll be good fun because we've got two different factions we haven't used on the videos before, and we'll see some of the new Basilean models. These are PVC ones. I haven't got any of the resin ones done yet because my Kickstarter still hasn't arrived.
Mine has. It's in my games room there. Do you want to see my giant pledge, Andy?
I don't want to see your giant anything.
I want to see my giant pledge.
I don't want to see it.
Just...
Don't. Oh. I'm not happy. But anyway, let's have a look at the game. Right. This is the Undead Warband. We have 4 ghouls, 1 necromancer who has an additional spell for ectoplasmic blast, so we paid 10 points for that. We have a werewolf. We have 4 revenants, each of which has a heavy weapon, so that gives them crushing strength. And then we have 5 normal skeletons, and that's 200 points. This is the Basilean Warband. So we have 2 Sisterhood, and then 2 Sister Scouts, 2 Paladin Defenders there, 4 Crossbowmen, 2 Gur Panthers, and a Veteran Sergeant who has the healing herb, and the Lucky Charm. You have to say that every time.
You never get me Lucky Charms.
So this is the battlefield. We rolled for sides already and deployed. Ross won the recon, so he is deployed over there. Ross thinks he's playing Kings of War, so has deployed his army in some sort of French attack column in Napoleonic style. But, you know, each to their own, Muslim, right?
It's all part of the cunning plan, Baldric.
I'm sure it is. Here are the power stones. Here's the central one. And then we've got one to another one over there. I'm not quite sure why these villagers decided to build their village in a sort of a mythical power nexus in Mantica, but they have done.
It helps build them, and it dries the washing quicker.
I've put some crossbowmen down here, a sister. Got the main warriors here in the centre with a Gur Panther as well. And then on the edge there, another Panther and a sister. And then the sister scouts have actually gone forwards there. Oh, they've just been giving themselves away there by carrying their grandfather clock on their back. They would have been hidden perfectly except for that. But they are beside this...
Got away with it if it weren't for that grandfather clock.
They are beside this beautiful Basilean waypoint here by the lovely Mr. Rusty Shackleford himself.
Nice one, Dale.
Yeah, nice one. It looks really nice, actually. I've been wanting to use that in a game for ages. So. Anyway, let's see what the power is for this round. So, Everyone gets 3 base, and then I get an extra white as a veteran sergeant, which you can see here. And Ross gets an extra 2 white. So shall we roll them in the order? Tom here.
Go on then.
Not bad, not bad. So 3, 4, 5 for me.
You're not re-rolling.
Oh, well, there's no need to re-roll that. You can re-roll 1, get 1 command model. So that's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jeez, that's a lot. But as usual, in round 1, there's not that much you can necessarily do with your power. So we'll see how we go on. So first activation, I won the recon, hit the +1 for finishing deployment first. I've just run forwards with this sister onto the power stone there, so that's her action done. And then Ross has spent 2 power to do his group warband special, which is Surge. And so he is going to move all of the grunts and warriors, isn't it?
Yep.
Within how many inches?
9.
9 inches. That's everybody gets to make a single walk action.
Yeah.
So it's going to move all those in a second. We'll come back in a minute. Just catching up with a few moves. So I moved that sister up there, of course, and I moved a crossbowman here. These 2 ghouls came charging forwards there. Another couple of ghouls gone charging onto that one. So it looks like Ross is going to get some points for the round with those. And I've moved forwards, got a crossbowman there out of range for shooting, so they're just repositioning. And then I think we're going to do a shoot with one of these sisters, I think. Yeah, we'll shoot onto this ghoul that's in the open, exposing himself. So let's see how that goes. Yeah, so we are going to do a normal shoot. It's a clear shot onto that first one. So that will mean I get an extra dice. I get 2 dice normally, an extra 1. I shoot on a 4. What's your armour? It's going to be rubbish, isn't it? On a
6.
6, yeah. So I think we'll just go a straight shot. Okay. So 4s. Just 1. That's not the best.
So I'm going to throw an extra dice in.
Yep. So you get 2 dice. 7 or 6s. Gets it. Explodes, but you don't need to explode. Disappointing. So I've got a short action, but there's not a lot else she can really do for a short action, so she'll wait. I spend a power to do an extra activation, and I'm going to use the other sister there to shoot at the ghoul that's exposed there as well. So shot is not quite a clear shot, so we'll just get the 2 dice, but I'll throw an extra 1 in with a power. Let's see how we do again. Same as before, that's a lot better. So 3 at the minute. 4 hits.
I'm not going to bother wasting adding power dice for this amazing one.
So you need to get 6s. No, that one is very much dead. Yeah, we were just thinking about a special rule that the undead have, but he's not close enough to the necromancer to get it, so he is dead. So Ross moved up a skeleton to grab that central power stone as well, and then to counter that, I've moved this paladin defender. He ran and then walked as a fatigued action to contact the power stone as well. So that actually means that as long as there's a model from both sides there, no one will gain the benefit. So hopefully I've nerfed Ross's effect.
It's like wearing your coat inside before going out. You won't feel benefit.
You won't feel the benefit. You're absolutely right. All kids know that. Just catching up on some movement. Sisters moved up here. My veteran sergeant's moved up. Another paladin defender around the back there. Some skeletons moved up in the centre here. So now I'm going to play a power to repeat a action that this archer has done. So this is forced fatigue. So I'll put down the fatigue marker. And she is going to shoot at this ghoul that she completely fluffed at before. So it has a clear shot. 3 dice hitting on 4s. That's a bit better, 2 this time. So 2 dice surviving on 6s. Ross is deciding whether to add an extra dice. He is going to add an extra dice at the cost of 1 power. Oh, look at that! What a roll! That ghoul does not want to die, does he?
Nope.
Right, okay, over to you, Ross. I'm going to play another power, and I'm going to do the same again on the other sister. So fatigue that one. And I'm going to shoot at the central skeleton there. Yep. That again will be a clear shot. So it'll be 3 dice hitting on 4s. Ooh. That's a bit better. To get some more d8s. Here we go. Oh, 5.
Bent I shall.
So Ross gets to roll 5 dice. Surviving on the armour is off 5 plus, I think, probably.
5 plus.
Yeah. Oh. Pardon, Ross?
I'm saying nothing.
So at the end of round 1, we'll just sum up where we're at. So this Panther moved up to support the sister there. Another crossbow moved up here. Paladin waiting to come around the corner.
Is he purporting to support?
Purporting to support?
Grrr.
If you know what that means, just write in.
Answers on a postcard.
This one's zeroed out. The werewolf's positioned himself well for the next round, of course, and the necromancer can't support those. I charged in with a Gur Panther here. Had to fatigue the Panther to do so, actually.
You didn't charge, you moved.
Yes, I ran and then walked to touch the Power Stone so that he won't get the points there.
Oh.
So I've got a few people who are fatigued, but that's not a major issue, actually, because I'm not expecting to do too much with them next round. So at the end of round 1, I will score 1 victory point for hiding this one, and the other 2 are contested. Yeah, something like that. Round 2, power dice. These are mine. That's not very good, so we're going to re-roll 1 of those red ones.
Dog turd, Andy.
Right, so that's 4. That was a double one.
Well, whatever. It's a good job we got a camera, you cheating monkey.
That's just fine. Right, what have you got, Ross? Blanks, that's right.
Blankety blank, blankety blank.
You
I'll
can
keep
re-roll
that.
one, but yeah.
No, you're alright.
So what do we got there? 2, 4,
6.
6. Yeah, not bad. 6 plays 4. So I finished first, so I get to go first. I'm going to activate with the Gur Panther, and it is going to charge the Necromancer that I can see at the back there. That is a fair charge because I'm allowed to go around other models, so that is a charge there.
Will it be hindered?
So I'll get a bonus dice for that. Pardon? What did you say?
I said, would it be hindered?
Hindered? No, well, it wouldn't be. But so yeah, so this is a sneaky little way of trying to hopefully decapitate the leader from the undead. So I get 2d8 normally, an extra 1 for having charge, and I'll throw an extra 1 in from a power dice. So I'm going to be rolling 4 dice, hitting on 4s, and I'm vicious, so I re-roll only 1s.
Grrr.
No 1s, but 3 hits.
I'll be throwing an extra power in.
So 4 dice, defending on...
5s.
Let's go. Oh!
Picks up, look sharp. 3 wounds, so I'm knocked prone.
How many did I hit with? I hit with 3.
Yeah.
So it's only 2 wounds.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
2
2
wounds
wounds.
then. So I'm not knocked
I'll
prone.
tell you what, why don't we... yeah, because you've got 3 wounds, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so now you have the option, if you want, of retaliating.
Do I?
If you want to, you don't
I
have to.
did not know that. Of course I'd bloody retaliating, you pillock.
Well, he's not very good in combat, so...
Well, I'm going to be stuck in combat if I don't.
Well, yeah, but if someone else relieves him, kills the Gur Panther,
That's true.
then you'll have a completely full
I won't
action
bother.
left. Yeah, so yeah, this is how this is how we like to work at Weight of Fire. That when someone's about to make a mistake, like Ross was there,
I always do.
yeah, and I'm trying to help him out, really.
You do, and that's why I'm now WAFCON champion.
WAFCON champion.
WAFCON of
Dead Zone.
yeah, that's the game.
It's all my favourite game, can't remember the name.
So Ross has charged with his werewolf into the rear of my Gur Panther. There's always the risk, of course, but it was the reason being was to try and sort of take out the head of the snake. So let's see what damage this.
6 dice.
Yep. So 4 base.
1 for charging.
1 for
being in the
charging.
rear, is it? Or is it +1 to hit?
No, it's +1 crushing strength.
Okay. 5 dice.
5 dice. Hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s. We're crushing 2, so crushing 3. I'm vicious. Yeah.
Yeah,
4.
so 4. If you take your own dice out, maybe
That's my dice.
Oh, don't leave me in the way. So I got 4 dice, alright?
Yep.
And hang on. My armour is 6, crushing 3, did you say?
So 8.
So I need 8s, yeah. So because I'm going to be saving on 8s, I'm going to spend 2 power to use the Basilean special ability, which is Iron Resolve. which I'll show you there. Basically, it means that I can roll now on 3 pluses. So here we go. Rather than the 8s I would have needed before, so it's unmodifiable armor saves of 3 plus. So 3, which is only what? How many did you?
That's 2.
You did 4, didn't you?
Yeah.
So I actually take a wound rather than being killed, which is pretty good. So he will still be okay. Obviously, he's still very vulnerable there, but he is in a much better situation than he would have been otherwise. I can retaliate, actually, and I think I will. It will fatigue me, but that's okay. I can live with that. So I'll turn him around, and I will now retaliate against the werewolf. So I retaliate on 2 dice, hitting on 4s. 2 hits, no crushing.
My armour is 4s.
Does a wound. Oh, I'll take that. Take that to the bank. Ross has spent a power to do an extra activation. What are you doing, Ross?
I'm going to charge you.
Oh, what are you doing? Are you in?
Yep.
Looks like it, yep. Charging with a skeleton against my veteran sergeant.
They are rubbish.
Yep.
They're melee 1 on a 6 plus.
You get an extra dice though because you
I
charged.
did.
1 hit. So you have to re-roll that because I have parry.
No.
So no hits. But I will retaliate on 3d8, hitting on 5s. 2 hits. Saving against those, a skeleton. Saves 1. Just say 1. So he is knocked down. He's out of the 9 inches, isn't he?
Skeleton is dead because he's only got 1 wound.
No, hang on. What's your special rule though?
6 inches, not 9, I believe. 6 inches. He's dead.
Oh yeah, so because he's not within 6 inches of the command, the skeleton has died.
You do count.
And of course, because I retaliated, I am fatigued. And I activate this sister, who's going to charge onto that ghoul. There we go. So she gets a bonus dice for charging, and has 2d8 anyway, so she's on 3 now. Hitting on 4s. No special abilities, but 2 hits.
So I'm on 6.
Yep. Oh, this guy's unkillable. He's totally unkillable.
He will retaliate.
Yep.
So it's 2d8.
2 for a ghoul.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hitting on 5s.
Quite good, isn't he? Her armour's rubbish as well at 6.
Yeah. He's awesome because he's the special ghoul.
Special ghoul.
He's like the Jose Mourinho of ghouls, the special one. Hits on 5s.
1 hit, so try to save that. On a 6 plus though, no, so she takes a wound. She does have 2, so she is wounded. She's unhappy about that. It's disappointing. Ross is now activating that same ghoul. He's going to attack me just as a normal melee action. So again, 2 dice again. No hits though. But I can retaliate this time. And I will, because I'm not fatigued, so I'll retaliate now and try and do better. So 2 dice hit on 4s. Oh, just 1 hit, but surviving on 6. Yeah,
You finally
actually
killed him.
gets rid of him at last. So I can make my 3-inch consolidation move, actually. So I will consolidate move up onto the objective. And obviously I will have to mark myself as fatigued. So this was this sister scout who was fatigued. Has only got 1 short action, which is going to use it to shoot her bow at this ghoul here. So that is a clear shot. So I get 3 dice, hitting on 4s. I am a marksman, so if I get any 1s, I can re-roll those. So 2 at the minute, we're at the 8, 2. Saving on 6s. Doesn't get either on that one. I should have shot at before. He's the easy one to kill. Ross has activated the skeleton from there and charged it into my sister. So, yeah, bonus for charging.
Hits on 6.
You get 1 dice normally for skeleton, isn't it? Yeah. 1 hit, so I have to survive against that. I am wounded already, so my armour is not very good on a 6+. No, so she is on 0 wounds. Now to check whether she survives, I need to make a nerve test. My nerve is 5+. I don't make it, so she's gone. She is gone. Dun, dun, dun. And you get to make a 3-inch consolidation move.
Can you consolidate into someone else?
You can consolidate, but you cannot engage. You can go within an inch, but can't engage.
Oh, so it doesn't really make a difference.
Well, it might do, but you can't engage to restrict
There
it.
and stop you charging.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm going to activate this crossbowman who's going to shoot at the Revenant. No, not the Revenant actually, because I couldn't see all the base. So, shoot at the skeleton in front. So that's a clear shot, so I get an extra dice. So 3 dice, hitting on 5s. Just 1 hit. Does have piercing 1. See if he survives against this. Yes. He does. Loves it. Ross has charged into a Paladin Defender with this ghoul, hoping to do something.
Hoping.
So he gets 3 dice because he gets extra dice for charging in. Throwing an extra power dice out as well for 4 dice, hitting on 6s. 5, sorry, beg your pardon. 2. Now, Paladin Defender, he has parry, so he can re-roll one of those. Yeah, still a hit. And, okay, I have armour 4+. Saves them both. Going to activate this Sister Scout, taking off the fatigue token. So she now only has 1 short action left. And I will use that to shoot the skeleton in the front there. So that'll be 3 dice. Hitting on 4s. Oh, that's disappointing. Just 1 hit. It doesn't make the armour though. Well,
it's
not
within
dead.
range though of my thing, so
knocked down. You can use your tokens. You can use your new shiny tokens.
Is there a knockdown token?
Yeah, look at that. Look.
Oh wow. Do you want me to use one of mine so we don't get confused?
Yeah, let's do that. This Revenant has charged forward into my Paladin Defender. And he's going to fight him. He's still in his front arc. So you get an extra dice for charging. These guys have all been equipped with heavy weapons, so give him crushing 1.
So hit on 5s.
Just 1. You can re-roll that 1 because I'm a Paladin Defender, so I get parry. So you can re-roll. See if you can. Yeah, so actually he's missed. I will retaliate against him because I'm already fatigued, so that will activate me. Well, it will, but it'll activate me. Do I want to do that? Well, I'm only get 1 short action anyway, aren't I? So yeah, might as well. So I will retaliate on my 2d8, hitting on 4s. 2 hits. I am at crushing 1.
So 6s. No, 5s.
Oh, you've some good saves on these armours, I'll tell you.
Sometimes.
I'm going to activate this Sister, who's going to charge onto that ghoul, try and kill him. And I get a bonus dice for charging in, so I'll be rolling 3 dice. And I have a friend, because I'm outnumbering you. So an extra dice for that as well. So I'm actually rolling 4 dice and fighting on 4s. 2 hits. Surviving on 6s. Oh, for Pete's sake, really? You can retaliate if you want to.
Yeah, may as well. 2 dice, hitting on 5s.
Okay. Yep. And I got to survive on a 6, so she's certainly, yeah, still very weak in defence are these sisters, unfortunately, so that is really disappointing. Ross has charged with this skeleton that was on the power stone behind into the sister. Now you get the bonus of charging and of having a friend, of course, so you'll be rolling 3 dice. Hitting on 5s, is it?
Yeah, 6s.
6s for skeletons. They are rubbish, aren't they?
Yeah.
One hit,
like that.
but then I have an armour of 6, so you never know. Yeah. Not necessarily dead, so nerve test to see if she stays up. No, she's gone.
Whoop, whoop.
We were just checking the inspiring distance of 6 inches from the veteran sergeant there, and it's just out, so that sister is dead. This skeleton has consolidated into the open, so I'm going to duly shoot him with this crossbowman. So a clear shot, 3 dice, hitting on 5s. None. Let's see if this guy can do any better, shooting on the same skeleton. So again, 3 dice on 5s. It's about the same roll, isn't it? I think it's about almost exactly the same. Ross has charged in with his second Revenant, so you get a bonus for charging and a bonus for having a friend. So he'll have 4 dice. Hitting on 5s, I think, for Revenants.
Something like that.
You do have Crushing Strength. They've been upgraded to have
Do you want me to
heavy
re-roll
weapons.
an 8, I presume?
Yeah, re-roll one of the 8s with my parry. Okay,
So,
and then
an 8.
a normal 8. So 3 hits to survive against. Crushing 1. I am armor 4, so pretty good. 2 survive, takes 1 wound. I can't retaliate because I was already fatigued, and then I activated to retaliate before, for no benefit. I've just moved my leader into engage with that Revenant, but I can't fight him because I only had a short action left. Over to you, Ross.
2 inches less for moving over a wall, isn't it?
That's right, yeah, so he loses 2 inches so he can run, but drops a couple of inches. That one's got the terrible emo hair, hasn't he? Let's look at his emo hair. Yeah, unfortunate. I've just moved this guy up onto the Power Stone to try and gain a point for the round. Ross has moved his Necromancer down as a normal move, and then he's going to cast Heal onto the Werewolf. And he can do that even though he's engaged, because the spell says you can. He gets to roll 3 dice, and for every 6+ he gets, he heals a wound. Well, he's only got 1 wound though, so 6 pluses. Yep, heals the wound. The Werewolf is back to full health. Ross is now going to use his ability Surge for 2 power to move everyone who's within
9
9 inches, who's undead, a normal walk. So after that cheeky shenanigans, we've got another skeleton up on that Power Stone. These 2 have just crossed the wall, and these ones have come and contested this Power Stone, which is a bit irritating, because I thought I'd scored that. We'll activate with this Paladin. He hasn't got a lot of choice, so he has to kill this ghoul. So I get 2d8. Hits on 4s, 2 hits, crushing 1, so normally saves on 6s, so 7s. Yep, he is dead. Let's
6.
just check.
Yep.
He's just within 6, so he
Dead.
is dead.
Pretty
That was his nerve test. He wouldn't normally get to take a nerve test, but he does this time.
Nerve 4. He's not. He's alive.
Nerve 4+, so
Yeah.
he's alive, but he's down, but not out. So this Revenant has charged into a Paladin Defender. He still gets a charge bonus, actually, because he is allowed to circumnavigate impassable terrain, which is what that is, and he could see him. So you get a bonus for outnumbering and a bonus for charging, so it's going to give you 4 dice, hitting on 5s. Ouch! Well, you can re-roll one of those 8s with my parry ability, yeah. So 2 8s at the minute. 3. So crushing 1, because they've been upgraded with heavy weapons. My armour is 4, so 5s. 2 at the minute with an 8. Ooh, I can that. Yeah, 3.
Normally re-roll, but we'll count it now.
Count it this time. I will fatigue to fight back, actually, because might as well. So I get my 2 dice melee, and I'm fighting on 4s. Just 1 hit. Crushing 1 though.
So defense of 4, so 5s. Nope.
Yeah, does a wound.
Wounded.
They have 2 wounds anyway, Revenants. That one is wounded. I am going to activate this Gur Panther. He was fatigued, so he's going to walk into engagement with that one, but can't fight him. So this skeleton is charged into this Paladin Defender. Oh, it's a Revenant, sorry, I beg your pardon. So he gets outnumbering and... Oh, actually he doesn't get outnumbering because the ghoul is knocked down. So it's just a bonus for charging, so 3 dice. 5s. Oh, nothing. I'll retaliate against
Do you
that.
want me to re-roll any of them?
No, you're fine, you're fine. I won't parry those. I was ready to parry, but you just whiffed. Yeah. So I will retaliate on 4s. 1 8. 2 hits at crushing 1. Surviving on
5s.
4s normally, up to 5s. So 1 wound again. 1 wound on that skeleton, and I am fatigued as well for having retaliated. I'm going to spend a power, my last power, to force fatigue on that Gur Panther to allow it to fight that skeleton. I have got 2d8 fighting on 4s, and I am vicious. There's an 8. So that was 3. No crushing, but surviving on 6s, I think, for skeletons.
Yep, rubbish.
And
especially when you roll like that.
Very dead, that one. There's nowhere for me to consolidate, so he just stays where he is.
That's my token.
Ross is now going to use his last power to force fatigue on that skeleton to try and fight my crossbowman. Just 1 dice.
On a 6. Or should I do one of them? No, I'll do him.
Okay, you're going to do the wounded revenant.
Yeah.
Force fatigue on him instead.
Yeah.
Okay. So he does a normal fight, but without numbering.
Don't get any benefits for you being wounded, do I?
No, I won't be able to retaliate though, because I've already fatigued myself to do so.
So 3 dice.
Hit on 5s. Oh, it's a good hit. 3 at the minute. You can reroll the 8, yes, with my parry ability. Yeah, so 2 hits. Crushing 1 because they've been upgraded. So my armor of 4 becomes an armor of 5. Save 1 and take a wound. So I've already taken 1 wound. I only have 2. So it takes me to 0. So I now need to take my nerve test on 4+. To see if I'm okay. So I am knocked down, but not yet dead.
Still on 1 wound.
At the end of round 2, there's actually no change because all of the object power stones are contested. There will be some bonuses here though for range for the spellcaster, so he gets an extra 3 inches to his range because he's close to the central, or any power stone for that matter. And both of us have our leader, so we're getting extra red dice each next round as well. So that's quite handy. Right, so we each get an extra red power dice for having our leaders close to the central power stone. So here's me rolling my ones, these are my power. I will re-roll that 1 red. So that gives me 2, 4, 6. Happy with that, it's the most I've ever had. Ross, what do you get?
This is where I fluff and getting on.
Yeah, fluff on a major turn. Oh, he does fluff a bit, gonna re-roll a white.
Or
2,
white.
4, 6 as well. I'm going to start by spending 2 power to do a group shoot with these 3 models, with the central scout there. And I'll see what we can do in a second. On rereading the rule, I'm not including the crossbowman because there's no benefit in him doing it because you can't see the necromancer. What I've done is I want to move these guys to both get them to shoot clear shots in the rear of the necromancer. So we'll start with the one at the front. So it gets 2 dice normally, 3rd dice for getting a clear shot. So hitting on 4s with re-rolling 1s. Here's the 1 to re-roll, and then the 8. So 2 hits. You get -1 to your armor for a rear shot. So Necromancer normally has an armor of 5. Spending a power dice to give him an extra dice. So saves both of them, so that's okay. And then the second scout will do the same. 3 dice again, hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s. That's better. So 4. Another power being thrown at that to help with the armour. So 5 dice, surviving on 6s, isn't it? Because it's
so
-1. So yeah, so hang on.
4 wings go through?
3 go through, you saved 1.
Yeah, sorry.
So 3 go through. You
No, because you cost 4. Oh yeah, because I
rolled
rolled an extra dice.
It's confusing when you extra
Yeah,
dice.
yeah.
So you get
Nerve of
one more
8.
takes you to 0, and then you're at -2.
So nerve of 7 then.
7. Here we go. For the necromancer to die. Yes, Necro's gone. Bye bye. That has a major effect on the warband now for the undead. So that might be very important. I'm going to play an extra activation, and I'm going to activate this Gur Panther, who is going to charge into him. So I get bonus dice for charging, gives me 3 dice on 4 pluses, re-rolling 1s for vicious. And there's a 1 to re-roll, and then the 8. And another 8.
Nice shot. Reroll the 1.
Oh yeah, re-roll a 1, yeah, thank you. 4.
Oh well.
Surviving on 6s.
1 dead 5s.
5. So 5.
So you survive better than
Survive
me.
better than they fight. 2 at the minute. 3. Oh, but that's enough. It's enough. And now, because you have no command model, you... and I'll just consolidate there. Because you have no command model, he will die because he is a grunt. So Ross has just activated this ghoul who was knocked down and fatigued just to stand him up. That's all he can do. He can't fatigue to do anything else because he was fatigued.
And I don't have to take the nerve test because he was already engaged.
Yes. I'm going to activate this crossbowman who's going to shoot that skeleton there before that skeleton gets to attack me. So I get a bonus dice for a clear shot. So it's going to be 3 dice hitting on 5s. Hits an 8. So 2 hits. Piercing 1, so the armour goes from 5 to 6. Save 1 but loses 1, and that will kill that skeleton. I've just realised, I'm going to pay an extra activation, I've just realised that the paladin is knocked down, so I don't want that. So I will stand him up, and that is it. Because if he's knocked down and gets attacked, he will be dead very quickly. Ross is activating the Revenant, who is in combat with that paladin. So, yep. Roll an extra dice for outnumbering. Oh, it's a good hit. 3 at the minute.
Which do you want me to re-roll?
Re-roll the 8, please. So 3. With crushing 1. Armour is 4s, so 5s. Save 1, 2. So I'm at -1. I now have to make my nerve test. My nerve is 4, so that's 5s. I failed it, but I have inspiring for my lead next part door, so I can re-roll it. No, he's still gone. Paladin Defender is no more.
I'm going to activate someone else.
Extra activation by Ross.
And I will try and do him.
To try to, you can do. What are you doing?
Well, no, he's not engaged. So.
Oh, right, yes. So he has to test his nerve.
Which is 6, because Revenants for some reason have got really rubbish nerve.
Yeah. He's gone. No, he retreats, so makes a full move back off the table.
Is it towards my deployment?
Yep, yep.
I take it I can't go within an inch.
Yep, and ends up there. I will activate with my veteran sergeant, who will attack that revenant in front of him. I'm going to throw an extra power into this. I really want to kill him because I've got something to do.
Really want to kill those.
Really want to kill him.
Really want to kill those revenants.
So, he gets 4 dice hitting on something.
4?
5s?
Okay, 4 dice.
5s? Rubbish. Oh, okay.
You say?
Yeah, no. That'll be 4. There's no crushing though.
Got 2 wounds, 4 pluses, so I'll just normal.
2 takes him to 0.
He died.
Well,
he's a warrior.
Yes, he is dead because. Oh no, he would normally get. Yeah, he normally get a nerve test.
So nerve test of 6.
He's dead.
He died.
And that's really important because I am then going to consolidate to contest this central objective like that, so that my rear is not facing towards that revenant. Ross is force fatiguing the ghoul to attack my paladin defender. Okay, go on then.
So I've got 3 dice.
Ouch!
Re-roll one of the 8s, presume?
Yes, please.
So, and then the other 8.
So 1 hit.
1.
They don't fight on 4s, do they? They don't fight on 5s.
No.
So 4 plus. What? Takes a wound.
Wounded. I'm then going to do an extra activation.
Hang on. I'm going to retaliate onto the.
No, sorry.
Yeah, I will retaliate. That will mark me as activated though.
Could you retaliate because you were already fatigued?
Yes, and I can mark myself as activated.
Okay.
Yeah. So I get my 2d8 fighting on 4s. There's an 8. 2 hits. Crushing 1 though, so 6s goes to 7s.
7s. Dead.
He's dead. So extra activation for Ross to fight the paladin defender with the revenant now.
So just 2.
1 hit.
Reroll.
Oh yes, please.
Parry,
Yeah.
yeah.
Reroll for the parry, which I keep forgetting. Glad you're
Good
here.
job, I'm honest.
And he survives it, even with a crushing 1. I can't retaliate though because I am now activated and fatigued. This crossbowman here in the middle can now see that skeleton who killed my paladin, so he'll shoot at him as a clear shot. Hidden on 5s. 3 hits, look at that. Right, piercing 1 though, so he's already taken a wound, this guy. He gets 1 survive. 2 survives. This is the moment. Oh! Keeps him alive.
Oh yeah!
Activating the skeleton to attack my guy. Just single dice, isn't it?
It is, because he's a champion.
Champion. He's the Wonder Horse.
He is.
Champion, the Wonder Horse. I am dead though. I am dead. Because I only have 1 wound and an armour of 6. So yeah, killed him.
And I might actually get a victory point.
You will. I'm going to activate my Gur Panther, who's going to attack the werewolf. I only get 2 dice, but gets 1 hit. No crushing, so normal save for the werewolf.
Loves it.
Yeah, he's fine. But I am no longer fatigued. But I am activated, and Ross is retaliating with his werewolf. 48. They're good guys, these. Oh, only 2 though, I think. 5s and 4s. So crushing.
You're wounded though. I've got bloodlust.
Oh, what does that mean?
Which does something.
So we just remembered the bloodlust, which is an extra
3
bonus dice. So that's 3 hits I have to survive against with crushing. 1?
Crushing
2.
2, I think. 2.
Crushing 2. I survive on 6s normally. That means 8s. Oh, and I've got not enough power to use my special Iron Resolve that I used before. So 1 dead Gur Panther. Yes. Did roll well, but not well enough. And activate this crossbowman. He's going to shoot that Revenant against the Power Stone. So 2 dice. Misses completely. Ross is forcing fatigue on his werewolf to attack my Gur Panther, my veteran sergeant. So 4 dice.
Is he wounded?
I am not wounded.
Damn it.
Hit on 4s. You can re-roll the 1 success you had.
Bluffed of rock. But I do have vicious.
Oh yeah. Oh. Okay, 2 successes. Crushing.
Crushing 2.
I have an armour of 5. Neither. 2 wounds, which is disappointing. I have 3 wounds, so I'm okay. I will fatigue to retaliate. 3d8 on 5s. There's an 8 there. 3 hits. No crushing though, so normal survive for a while.
4+.
1 at the minute. 1, so it takes 2 wounds. That's not bad. The last thing I'm going to do is use my last power to force fatigue onto this archer who's going to try and shoot that skeleton who's retiring there. So it's in the open, so a clear shot. So bonus dice, 3 dice hitting on 4s. That's amazing. Marksman, so I can re-roll the 1. That is 2, 4, 5 hits. What a word.
Laugh if he survived them.
Yeah. No.
I'm not finished
Oh, not yet.
My 8 train? No.
Dead. So at the end of round 2, I get a victory point for this one. Ross gets a victory point for this one. The central one is contested. Necromancer's obviously dead, so Ross will be down to just his 3 base red dice. I will still get my white dice on my veteran side, and I'll get the bonus one for being close to that central power stone. So I'll have 4 red and 1 white. So power is good for me. The question is, who's got the most models and who can make them count? Round 3 power for me. I shall re-roll this 1 because I have a command model, so I can roll. So it gives me 2, 4, 6 again. Ross, what are you going to get? Just 3 reds. And you can't re-roll, yeah. Just 1 power.
That's all I need.
First activation is the werewolf. What are you going to do with your werewolf?
I'm going to beat down his house.
I'm going to beat down on my Basilean thing.
I'm going to throw in the extra.
Okay, I'm going to say now, before I do anything, I will use my Iron Resolve ability for 2 power, because I'm sure I will need to.
Because you're a scumbag.
Yeah, I'm a scumbag. Yeah.
So I get 1 extra for bloodlust and 1 extra for the other dice.
Yep, so 6 dice.
Yep.
Fighting on 4s.
Yep.
Vicious as well, re-rolling any 1s that aren't any, but there is an 8. Okay, so yep, that's all good. So how many is that?
6.
3, 4, 5,
So is it
6.
affected by crushing or is it
No,
just flat
it's 3 plus unmodifiable. Here you go, I need all of these though.
Lots of 2s and 1s, please.
Oh, he gets them all!
Scumbag.
Cost me 2 power, but that is how you use Iron Resolve. Yeah.
Cost me 2 power.
I'm going to retaliate on you.
I'm a bent dice.
Screw you. I'm going to retaliate. And because I've got loads of power, I'm going to throw a power into retaliate as well.
Retaliate when you're already fatigued?
Yeah, because it's marksman's activated.
No, I can, but I just want to say it because you keep saying it.
Get with it. So, okay, I am fighting with 3 dice, so extra dice, 4 dice on 5s though. Oh, was that 8 in there? So 3 hits. No crushing, so normal save is 4+. Oh, it takes another wound! Takes another wound. 1 more to kill him, I think, isn't it?
He's 4 wounds yet, but because I can't be knocked down at the moment, I'm dead.
So I'm not going to do that, I'm just going to shoot with this first one here onto that Revenant. I'll throw an extra dice into it. So clear shot and an extra dice, so 4. Hitting on 4s. Just 2. Surviving on... Oh, that's 1 gets through, I think.
No, defense 5, I think. You think you could be right? Armor 4.
Armor 4. Oh, survives them. That's unfortunate. So that was a short action. And then she will just move over here with the remainder of her action. Cross is attacking with this Revenant on my Paladin Defender.
2
dice. Hits with 1, misses with the other. Why are you... Oh yeah, yeah, unfortunately that worked out worse for me, but it still gets the 1.
1.
So crushing 1, so 5 to defend. No, takes a wound.
And out of nerve range.
I will be just in nerve range, I think. We're just checking the 6 inches.
I think you're just out, aren't you? You might be in, I'm not sure.
Yeah, just in, I think.
We'll let you have it.
Just in. So anyway, I've got to roll it anyway. So it's at 0 at the minute. So 5+. Oh, sorry, 4+ is nerve. So it's fine anyway, actually. But I am now knocked down. Activate with one of these crossbowmen. He's going to shoot at this skeleton here. It's a not quite a clear shot. So just 2 dice hitting on 5s. 1 hit at piercing 1 though.
So 6s. Dead.
Killed him. We're also going to activate that Revenant now because he's not engaged. He needs to test his nerve.
Which is 6 because they're rubbish.
Yeah, and if he fails, he will run away.
Because Andy wrote this list for me. Hey!
He passed, so he can activate normally. And he's going to charge into there. Now, if Ross can circumnavigate...
A token.
A token. So he can charge, but because he couldn't see you at the start...
Do I have to be facing forward? Can I keep there? So
yeah, you have to be facing forwards, yeah.
Well, I'm facing that way, but do I have to face you?
That way,
okay.
And technically, actually, I'm facing that way because I retaliated, didn't I?
Yep.
Yep. So it's actually a rear, but you won't get any bonuses for the charging, so just 2 dice.
3.
Well,
for a friend.
Only for a friend, yeah.
Do I hit on a +1 or it's just crushing extra?
No, count as extra crushing from the rear.
So 2. Has he got the paladin thing?
Do you
get
no, he doesn't.
Maria?
No, it doesn't. No, we don't have it anyway. He's not a paladin.
So 2. We're crushing 2.
Oh, I didn't get either then. Should have spent my... I should use my Iron Resolve again. That's a mistake, isn't it?
It is. So he's dead with -.
Well, he's not dead yet. So I had 2 wounds, so it takes me to -1. So my nerve is 4+. Actually, he's fine.
Yeah.
But he is knocked down, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a mistake. I should have remembered to use his special rule, and I would have saved both of those. I had enough power as well. Okay. Ross is all finished now, so I just made a couple of moves. I've moved one of those sisters over there to stand on the Power Stone. I've moved this crossbow to do this likewise here. I am then going to activate this Paladin Defender who's going to stand up as a short action. And then going to attack the Revenant. So I get to fight that one. So I will add an extra dice to that.
Oh. Standing up would be your action.
Is a short action.
You only get...
I'm not fatigued.
Oh, you're not, sorry.
You were fatigued when you did it before,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm not fatigued. So I will fight you. I throw an extra dice into the fight, so it gives me 3d8 hitting on 4s. 2 with crushing 1, so 6 is to survive.
5. He's a Revenant.
Oh, he's a Revenant, so 4s to 5s. Yeah, he's gone. He gone!
He did.
I'm going to activate this Gur Panther as my last thing, who will charge into there. So that is going to be extra dice for... oh no, the friend doesn't count because he's knocked down. But an extra dice for charging. So 3 dice on 4s. I'm going to throw an extra power into that as well to give me 4 dice on 4s. And I am vicious. 4 hits. No crushing. Only 1 more to kill this werewolf.
No, he still gets his nerve test, doesn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll do it.
No, you won't because your warband's broken. Oh, 2 at the minute. He needs to save 2 more on the 8. 3 takes the last wound. He's only got 4 wounds, so he is dead. So because the Undead Warband special rule kicks in, he always gets a too much damage result when he had to take his nerve test. So then I will consolidate with my Gur Panther onto the objective as well. So at the end of this round, I just move that crossbowman forward so that he can potentially come and support some close combat in a minute. I will get an extra point for this Power Stone, an extra point for that one over there, and this one in the centre is contested by the single remaining model that Ross has his entire warband. So the score at the minute is 4 victory points for me and 1 victory point for Ross.
All I need to lose.
Which is all you need to lose. Start of round 4. I'm still on all my power, and of course still an extra 1 for the Power Stone as well. Pretty good. I'll live with that. And there's 1 reroll for 1 command model. So 6 for me, and Ross just got his 3 base and can't reroll any, so he gets 3, which is way
spending
more.
them all on him.
Yeah, on 1 model. Ross gets to go first, and he's going to live for this moment. He wants to kill my leader, I think.
So,
throwing an extra dice by any chance?
I am indeed.
So I think you might have forgot this before, but you get a bonus dice for fighting someone who's knocked down. So Ross has thrown a power in, and I'm knocked down. So he's rolling 4 dice, hitting on 4s. 5, sorry, beg your pardon. He'll get an extra point of crushing as well for me being knocked down, because it counts as being in the rear, so that will take it to crushing 2. 1 hit.
It's fantastic.
Well, for the sake of it, I'm going to use my 2 power anyway, so it's an unmodifiable 3+. Come on. Yes! Loves it.
Baby trail.
Right, this Paladin Defender is going to activate and charge. So, yeah, I can say I got a wound somewhere. There he is. Right, so he gets an extra dice for charging. And I'll throw an extra power to give him another extra dice. So it gives me 4. I am fighting on 4s.
Oh, I've been invaded by a cat.
And there's an 8 in there. So 3 hits at crushing 1.
Throw an extra dice in.
Okay. What's your armour?
Not that good.
Yeah, so he is going to be dead because he'll automatically get a too much damage result. And that is going to be it.
TKO!
Yeah. Total warband kill.
TWBKK! Sounds like an American AM radio station. We can't be doing that.
So obviously I will score 1, 2, 3, 4 more, which takes the end of the round. I will have 8 versus Ross's mighty 1.
You know what it was? Is I forgot to invoke Pizza Jesus.
I was thinking that. Even when you had that good roll earlier on, you didn't say it. Should have done it.
I apologise, Pizza Jesus.
Yeah.
The pie, the slice, the bite.
Right, anyway, so how was that? Did you enjoy that game?
I did. Don't like the Undead though.
Absolutely.
Honestly.
You absolutely beasted, didn't you?
They're the faction I've used twice, and they're not for me.
Not for you. Not for you.
I'm not saying that they're not good, because the ability is brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, I think yeah, they were pretty good actually. It's just that I think I managed to get a few kills. Once your numbers started dwindling, you didn't have many options. Things are tied down a bit. So
I've noticed
taking your necromancer out was.
Well, I've noticed they're all only 1 wound as well, which they go down very quick because of that.
Yeah.
They've not got exactly the best armour.
Yeah, and I think it's locking down your werewolf and stopping that sort of doing.
Yeah, right. He was one of my MVP. He killed like one of the 4 sort of things I killed.
Yeah, you killed 1 panther.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wounded your leader. I'll take it.
Yeah, and I think that Iron Resolve came into its own there.
Horrible.
That's kept him alive twice, I think, did it?
Yeah.
And they grew a panther alive as well one time. So.
What?
Anyway, well, I hope you enjoyed watching that bat rip. We had a bit of fun, didn't we? It was good.
Yeah.
So please like, comment and subscribe. Listen out for the Way to Fire podcast and follow us on the Way to Fire Facebook page. Thank you very much, everyone.
Hashtag Vanguard is the way forward.
Absolutely. Well, it is. It's Vanguard, isn't it?
That's why I thought of it just then.
Yeah. And also, don't forget the dice bag we showed you earlier on.
Yeah, the Lucky Orc, she made them for us. They're lovely.
They are very nice.
And very affordable and reasonable.
Right. So, Ross, would you like to sing us out? He's running out of breath.
It's gone fat.